Hello, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to tie a variation of a blue wind olive that has worked so very good spring. Okay, I have a size 16 dry fly hook. The winds, I'm going to attach those in the same manner. Simply have 2 duck quills. Since this is a 16, I want to grab about 4 or 5 fibers from that duck quill. Your quills should be about they should be about half as wide as the gape of your hook. Tie those in. Okay. And just one back towards the rear. Okay, the thread I'm using is an 8/0, just uni black. And for the tail, I'm actually going to use black hackle fibers. Black or a very deep red work the best. Instead of your traditional blue down. So let me get those seated right. I'm using fibers from a saddle hackle because they're more rigid than from a cape hackle. And you want to tie those in sort of long, actually. Come up here, pop your winds up. Okay, Devon. Just your same olivey color. Before we do that, we're going to add some yellow rod building thread in a small size. This is going to be a rib. It will indicate segmentation. I just find it works very nicely. It complements this olive body. Makes it a bit more durable. And it adds depth, I would say, to the fly. Okay. Build a small taper while you're winding this dubbin. And you want to wind these sort of close together and just trap it. Okay, the only thing different about this fly is the hackle. That is actually an ostrich herl, okay? And you want to get a fairly large size. This is just a natural ostrich herl in its color. And this hackle on the gauge says it's between a 14 and a 16. Which is, I like it for very still water because it indicates life. It is like a size under on the hackle, but it fishes very nicely. When using this fly, you need to use like a powder type float because the paste floats will just mat this ostrich herl down, but a powder float won't, and that's what I use most of the time. And so just wind that up. You do not need too many turns. and you just whip finish. There's the fly. You have those very tall winds. They're taller than a usual blue wind olive. This is what it looks like from the rear, from the bottom. Another good thing about this fly is your tails are slightly longer. That helps stabilize with this low hackle, you could say. But this fly I mostly fish in still waters. I would fish a regular blue wind olive, like a ripple, simply because this fly is not as spiky as others. Because this ostrich herl, well, it's sort of like move in the water, per se. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Good luck with this fly, and please comment or subscribe.